Hello, my name is Christopher Caliendo. I'm the founder of the Tutti Flute Academy, and this month's success story features Dr. Brian Luce, professor of flute at the University of Arizona. Now, I had the privilege of joining Brian at the university in this past February, where Brian premiered a new work commissioned by the university called The Hunt. This is a single movement work, impressionistic in nature, as it captures the Native American Indian hunting for subsistence with the bow and arrow on land. The work has two cantabile areas where the flute plays a cappella and captures the spiritual essence of the Native American Indian as they prayed before the hunt for a good hunt, hunting for subsistence, not for sport.
This work is evocative of the spirit of the most fundamental nature of our human existence, the search for food, the search for survival, and that drama that permeates that entire process.
Now, I'd like to take you back in time to February and capture some of that live footage for you so you can actually hear how Brian demonstrates the spiritual nature of the American Indian and simulating it with various techniques he uses on the flute. So let me bring in Dr. Brian Luce so he himself can demonstrate and share with you how he achieves these effects with the various techniques he uses that actually makes the flute sound like it's being played by a Native American Indian.
One of the most effective ways in which to allow the flute to really sing for the audience is to find what we might call microtones, but to find those portamenti between notes, where if I happen to play it's not just merely using the raw keys, but using the rings of the keys. All of those great, wonderful, very effective, evocative, human elements of singing are readily apparent in the hunt. I think that it is so important and critical as a performer to manifest the singing of every work that you perform. And I love to select works that allow me as a flute player to really become the natural cantabile of the human voice. It could be in the vibrato, it could be in the portamenti from note to note that naturally occurs, but I'm going to give a success tip that I think really helps. And one of the most important things is to utilize that Louis Lot French model flute for the way it was really designed. Utilize those tone holes in such a manner as to allow portamenti. You can use it up and down the tube both ways. Just realize those holes were not put there as some form of Machiavellian torture device. They're there to help you add more breadth and scope to your music making.
Brian, thank you so much for your time today and for sharing your insight, your erudition, your pedagogy on the various techniques employed in the hunt. I also want to share with all of our attendees that the entire recital, including numerous works that we performed in the second half for flute and guitar, are available at Christopher Caliendo YouTube. They're available at ChristopherCaliendo.com, and they're also available in this newsletter, as well as The Hunt, a new work by Caliendo World Music Publishing for flute and piano.